TroopzTV, presented by Barstool Sports. It's the Brighton Arsenal game. It ended 0-0. More questions than answers for the manager, for the team. It was just an absolute dog shit performance. People just did not look interested. But anyway, Troopz, your thoughts on the game?
The only thing is that we never lost.
Oh.
Another clean sheet for Ramsdale, so that's good for him. But going forward, there was nothing there, blood. You understand? There was nothing there. Aubameyang was useless today, blood. You understand? He did nothing. Everything was bouncing off him. He didn't look interested. He wasn't pressing the way he was pressing last week. Odegaard, did he even play, blood? You understand? Did he even make the trip, bro? You understand? The only time I saw him was when he come off the pitch, blood, to be substituted. You understand? He was ghost. Nowhere to be seen. Non-existent. Never got on the ball. Never controlled the game. They never had Basuma, bro. So we had a chance to go in there and dominate this midfield and, you understand, stamp our authority on the game. At not one point did we do that, blood. At not one point, bro. You understand? Tomiyasu today, bro, my brother, same way, but he was shocking. You understand? He had a tough time with that Hugh Wizzy brother. Curella, whatever his name is. I'm going to call him Cruella de Vil, blood, because he was moving wicked on that left-hand side, blood. He was moving wicked, bro. You get me? And it just wasn't good enough today, bro. You get me? Did we miss Xhaka? The question has to be asked. You get me?
I was actually going to ask you that.
Because you understand that the midfield did not look how it looked last week. Mm-hmm. You understand? With him missing in there, you get me? It didn't look how it's supposed to look, bro. You understand? I was all for Lokonga, but I was saying that we needed a Basuma in. You understand? A Basuma, bro. Someone that can go alongside Partey and complement him. Lokonga's learning his game. You understand? In the first half, he didn't know whether he was coming or going, blood. You understand? He was getting overrun. It was literally Partey in the midfield by himself, and he was playing shit himself. You understand? Second half, it didn't even get better, blood. You understand? They had about 7 chances in that first half, so 7 chances, bro. You understand? We were all over the place, blood. From start to finish, we were all over the place, blood. It was a terrible performance. It was flat. It was toothless. It was gutless. There's not one. The only positive you could take from this game is the clean sheet. You understand? There's nothing else, bro. You get me? Because you look on the table now, we're 4 points off top 4. Top 4 is not the aim, but we're 4 points off the top 4. The aim is the Europa League. Yeah? That's the aim this season. Getting a win today, you understand? We would have catapulted into 7th, bro. You understand? And now we're around the teams that we need to be around. So the teams playing tomorrow are going to feel more pressure. Yeah. They're gonna, you understand? Now there's no pressure on them.
No pressure at all.
Arsenal's out the way. You understand? So they can afford to lose, draw, and still stay in that position. You understand? We don't capitalize on nothing, blood. I said it last week. We've seen us swipe Tottenham like Tinder on numerous occasions. You understand? But then, can we keep that consistency going? You understand? We've seen Arteta pull out these performances against the big teams, one off. The 4-1 against Chelsea, the FA Cup final, the FA Cup semi, the Tottenham derby just gone. But then in these games, you understand? He's got no tactics, blood. You get me? He's tactically inept. He can't change the game, bro. You understand? He can't, it's easy to motivate for a North London derby. Yeah. It's harder to motivate them to go play at Brighton, bro. Yeah. You understand? And enough man are going to come out with the rain and rare tear. But the Brighton players was playing in the rain as well, blood. You understand? So the only positive I can say from today was that we took a clean sheet and a point away, blood, when we should have lost.
Were you happy with the changes he made? I was just checking in on Twitter. People are very upset about the Martinelli. Rightly so. He hasn't really featured much, and all. People thought that maybe he should have popped in. Were you happy with the changes that he made?
I was happy to see Laka come on. You understand? Because playing Abba as a target man does not work, blood. You understand? The team just bounces off him, blood. You get me? It's like I'm gonna use that famous terminology that I use, blood. It's like he's in a dance with a big batty gun and just backing him on the wall, blood. And he don't know how to handle it. He's throwing it back, bro. He just, what the? You understand? He's all flying all over the place, blood. You get me? It's that type of party, blood. So I was happy to see Abba come on. I was happy to see Pepe come on. You get me? I wanted Pepe to start.
30. You got good 30 minutes.
You understand? But we couldn't get him in the game, bro. We couldn't get the ball to him, blood, because, you understand, the man that was in the midfield was not playing the ball, blood. We were still getting attacked. You understand? We were still defending, blood. You understand? Ben White had a bit of a shaky start. They tried to target him, but then when he settled, he played really well. You understand? Gabriel, few shaky moments, but he done well. Tierney, done well. You understand? Ramsdale, he had that one little moment when he dropped it, but you understand?
He had that big that was like in the 80th, I believe, in the 80th minute, that big save that he made.
You get me? He made a great save as well. You understand? From Malpai, that would have been 1-0. But you get me? Partey, we need more. Lokonga, he's a young man, but he was shit. Saka was poor as well. You understand? He wasn't helping out defensively. You get me? That's why Tomiyasu as well, blood. Every time he was getting caught one-on-one, Saka weren't tracking back today, blood.
Yeah.
You understand? And obviously he's come off injured. So that's another man we're going to have to see what's going on with him. You understand? But then that frees up space now, you understand? For Martinelli to come in now. You get me? So let's see what's going to go on, innit?
Yeah, unfortunately, international break, so, we're off for 2 weeks. It would have been nice going in with a win, but hopefully we can recharge and come back with fucking better ideas, because we can't afford another one of these performances again. So hopefully Arteta fixes it up. Troopz, as always, bro. Thank you. Everybody that's watching. Big up yourself. That's the Brighton Arsenal fan cam, TroopzTV, presented by Barstool Sports. We're out of here.
All right, cool. I'm gonna break this footage down to send me the folder with the pirating that we're done.
Coolio.